Last couple of days, we have seen one of the big cyber attack. It's called WannaCry, which is actually comes from Wanna cryptography or Wanna decryptography. So WannaCrypt or Wanna decrypt. It's a malware which can be categorized as ransomware. So the question comes, what is ransomware? Actually, ransomware is a malware, and when it gets access to the victim's computer remotely, and then take control of the victim's computer, and then asks for ransom money for giving back to the controller. Now, in this case, the WannaCry or Decree version 2.0, what they have done actually, they have launched this attack on all the Windows platform. One of the vulnerabilities that was revealed in early, and the patch also has been released actually by Windows in March, and the vulnerability was publicly published. So the attacker actually used that vulnerability to install a encrypting software in the victim's computer and use an algorithm called asymmetric cryptography. What's actually asymmetric cryptography? Asymmetric cryptography is, in fact, it uses a key pair, public key and private key. So it uses one key to encrypt, and it needs another key to decrypt. So if it uses the public key to encrypt data, then it needs private key to decrypt it. The same key cannot be used for decryption, which has been used for encryption. This algorithm is being used for our secure communication, for protecting our data. So what the WannaCry is doing, it actually scans a victim's computer, collect all the doc and PDFs, and then encrypt it and leave it in the victim's computer. So that means your data is in your computer, but it is encrypted by a key, and you need the other key to decrypt it, which you can't, no option to get it, and to get it you have to pay. They're asking for $300. And we have seen there was a massive attack. Roughly 200,000 computers has been attacked in over 150 countries. And one of the major organizations that is the victim is National Health Service in UK. So there's a lot of backlog happens because medical reports and everything is encrypted. Now, what you can do in this case, right? There is actually, someone is telling there are a few options: update your patch, backup your data. But actually, updating patch is again a cat and mouse game. You never can get any flu shot before you discover the flu. So obviously you get a disease first, and then you get a flu. You discovered the flu first, and then you discovered the flu shot. So same happens for this malware vulnerabilities and the protection. You can have protection or patches against discovered vulnerabilities, but you can't have protection against undiscovered vulnerabilities. Now, in this today's world, we are entering into in a cyberspace where our financial data, our personal information, our medical data, and even our biological data are in the cyberspace. And how can you protect it? So the question is, one of the remedy is so that they just backup your data, backup your data. Yes, you can back up your data, but how far? The way we are moving in the Internet of Things era, we are connecting everything. We are connecting our pocket. We are connecting our home into the Internet, and we are actually looking for a technological advancement that will connect our brain as well. Right? We are thinking of coming up with a technology where touch technology will disappear, and the technology will come that I will think of a status, and then I will be able to post to the status without physically interacting with the device. So actually we are going to connect our brain as well. So where to protect the data? I think it's fun. We as a human being, we are creating problem, and then we are trying to solve the problem. If someone look from the top and the whole human being together, they will see what's the problem with them. They are creating problem, and then they are trying to solve the problem. However, this is more philosophical words, but the bottom line is we are entering into a cyberspace. Many different governments are seriously considering cybersecurity as a serious profession. Even Australian government has taken strategic movement, investing a lot to create cyber professionals in order to defend this cyber attack. Even in Australia, we do have a census last year, and which was a mess as well. So all I can say is back up your data, and if you want to completely keep yourself safe, then disconnect yourself from the internet, which is not possible. So basically, we have nothing.